Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to NAB. I am standing in front of the Fairlight Live. No, I'm standing in front of the Las Vegas Convention Center. Good to see you all here. Welcome. Say hi in the chat if you haven't yet. We'll see if this is all working. Also, just double check that you can see and hear me. Put something in the chat. We should be able to, I should be only a couple seconds behind here, so let me know if it's all sounding good here. Yeah, we got an hour before the show floor opens, so I'm out here in front of the expo hall getting ready to go in. Great. All right. Grant says it's NAB time. Good. Got some thumbs ups in the chats. Great. So while we are, oh, those didn't show up on the web page, right? So yes, look, looks awesome, and the signs are not backwards. Yes, I did remember to turn on the mirror video, or turn off the mirror video setting this time. However, it's still mirroring it on my monitor, which is confusing. But anyway, great to have you here. So yeah, for the next hour or so, we're going to just chat about what's up with what we want to see at NAB, what we're excited about, and then I'm going to head in, and I'm going to try something, which is going to be to take you with me into the hall. So we will see how that goes. Great, got some AV is good. Picture is excellent. Audio is a bit low. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get with the audio, unless I give myself some artificial boost here. But the I think this mic is not 100% happy with the Rode transmitter that it's on. Speaking of, I'm sure that you're all curious what I'm using to stream this today. So I only have one camera here, so unfortunately I can't do much of a tour. Yeah, I don't really have a way to get a second camera into the stream. Actually, it's not necessarily true, now that I think about it. We'll come back to that. So what I'm doing, though, is same as last year, where I'm using my phone. Oh, you know what I can do is I can cheat. Here's the cheat version. I'm going to pull up my camera on my iPad and then just flip it around. Let's make sure the brightness is up. Yep. So, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. That's what's streaming. It's my phone. It's got on a little stand. It's got a USB hub for a battery, power, as well as USB mic. And I'm just using the front camera of the phone, which is good enough now on these new iPhones. This is on a Rode MagSafe mount thing, which gives me a tripod screw there and a cold shoe up there. Oh, I'm a little bit off center. Should have been like that. It's really hard to do. There we go. Well, we can see if I can maybe get this iPad camera into the stream. That'll be a fun experiment in a little bit. Yes. So the phone is streaming into, I'm using Moblin, which is a free open source app for streaming, using Moblin, which is sending an SRT feed over to my studio at home. And the studio at home is, receiving the stream with the Magewell Pro Convert, which is it's a little gray box that plugs into the network, gives a HDMI feed out, which is then sending that into the Magewell Director 1. I keep saying mini, but it's actually the Director 1. They're almost the same thing. And the Director 1, the reason I'm using that instead of it's going into my rack, so I could have been using my regular ATEM. It's just that the Director 1 has a bit more better remote control tools, especially when I have no computer here. All I'm using is an iPad. So Joel says the video quality is good, very crisp. What bandwidth are you getting outside? So I'm actually streaming at 720. I downscaled from 1080, so it's not even a full 1080 stream. 720 over H265 SRT. And the bandwidth, I did a speed test before I started, and I was getting like 80 megabits up out here, so plenty of room, which is great. So yeah, that is the stream. I'll do like a little video about that soon, because I did promise that last year, and apparently I never did it. So I even simplified this further from last year. So no computer with me, only an iPad. On the iPad, I've got now the Mini can do the split screen, so I've got the Magewell app up here, and then my browser here for the chat. And the Magewell app is doing it's skinny, and it's showing me the program, and I can do the audio and stuff. So if the stream drops, you will fall back to a screen, which I'm going to show you what it looks like. And this was a new thing I did this year as well, which is because I'm using streaming to the Magewell Pro Convert, I can actually tell through an API or through Companion whether that device is receiving video. So if it stops receiving video, it will send a message to Companion, which then will run a trigger, which will do this. And now I'm like 5 seconds behind, so I have to wait until you catch up. So you're going to see a offline screen with the map and a clock and a message. And if the stream picks back up, it'll cut back to me. So if I drop offline for whatever reason, that is that's what should happen, which is going to be more important once we get inside, where the cell signal is probably not going to be as good. Neil says, why are there guards and why are pedestrians stopping in front of the zebra crossing? It's Traffic City here. This is like, we're an hour before the show opens, so everybody is arriving. The vendors have been here setting up, anytime. I think they can get in at like 7 or something to set up, but now the attendees are starting to arrive because it's only now a little less than an hour until the floor opens. So it's all like drop-off city here. Like cars are doing loops, dropping people off, and the line of cars. Let me just turn my camera here. The line of cars will go all the way past to the end of that building, and they will stop people from crossing in order to let the cars pass, and then they stop the cars and let people cross. No bonding solution, CBDFi or LiveView. No, it's just one SIM card. It's my Mint Mobile SIM, regular SIM that's in my phone, and I even simplified this iPad connection because I originally had a separate SIM card on a USB modem for this, and then I was like, you know what? Less wires. Let's see if it works. So it's just tethered to my phone, and it works fine. Again, we'll see if that holds true once I get inside the room, but at least out here, it's fine. So, yeah. Clear Life says, be sure to come by and see our broadcast trailer next to Sony and BH Photo. I will, absolutely. Come check that out. That's awesome. Sony and B&H. I think they're in the... Is it the back of Central Hall? Is that right? Maybe I can actually come head there on this live stream. It'd be kind of fun. I also might have to get... If those clouds disappear, I'm already getting hot in this sun, and I might need to go under this little cover. Gwen says, hello from San Francisco. Can't stay long, but popping in briefly to wish you a great NAB. Thank you. Omer says, quick update. Any important news? Osmo Pocket 4 with this disappointment for me. Going to wait for the Pro version. Yeah, I've now seen a couple of... Hi.
I'm Hannah from YC Onion.
Oh, nice to meet you. Hannah from YC Onion.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm live, yes, on my YouTube right now. I want to come say hi. Here, I have a microphone. This one should connect.
Oh, it's okay. It's not.
Come say hi.
Oh, okay, sure. Hi. Hi, everyone. I'm Hannah from YC Onion. Yeah.
So great to meet you here.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to come by the booth.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Do you know our booth number?
I think I have it on my list. I made a list of everyone I wanted to visit, and
Okay.
YC Onion was on the list.
Thank
So
you.
I will definitely come by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will be always on the booth.
Great.
Yeah. Looking forward to see you later.
Yeah, maybe you can help me with my little rig. It's a little bit rocky. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I want to introduce our new product to you. It's
Great.
a dolly for the monopod.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
Well, I will drag this in and then see if it needs some wheels.
Okay.
Great.
See you later.
Yeah, see you. Thank you.
Have a good show.
Thanks, you too. All right. Yes, YC Onion. They are on my list to go visit, so I will go check out their new dolly. Let me see if I can actually do this. I have a feeling this might be possible. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to connect my my iPad camera to the stream. Is that going to work? I need to... Ooh, I don't know if I can actually do it remotely. What will be the program of this live? Whatever we want to talk about. You gotta ask some questions, and I will see if I've got any answers or make a list of things I'm going to go check out in the show. Oh, wireless mic was left on. You're right. I should turn that off. It's probably picking up more of the guards yelling. I think I got a mute button on here. There we go. Great place to catch spontaneous stream guests. Yes, exactly. This was not where I did this last year. Last year I was in front of the, was it West? Yeah, West Hall, which is the way over there, and it's really far away from the places I actually want to go, which is central and north. And yeah, it's already hot. I need to move under this little cover. The sun is just too much for me. I wanted to start there though because the view is a little better, because once I'm under this shade, then you've got these little poles in the way. So, but that's much more sustainable for me. Woo! Okay, there we go. So the West Hall has the the Las Vegas Convention Center sign before this one, because this one wasn't done last year. This was all construction zone last year. But I was walking by last night on my way to dinner, and I walked by this and I was like, oh, it's all done. This is actually like nice now. So I thought this would be a lot better. And now it's a lot closer to the booths I want to go to. Last year you were also getting hooked by the sun. Yes. Well, now I'm in this got this little shaded area. It was very nice of them to set up tents for me. Last time it was very sunny. I remember you were running away from the sun. Yeah, and I got here, the sun moves throughout the day, right? So I guess it's the Earth that's moving. Anyway, the shadows I kept chasing the shadows, and I think I got a good spot that should hold for the rest of the stream. So cross your fingers. Okay, yeah, we were talking about the Pocket 4. So the Pocket 4... I have only watched a couple of videos about it so far, but it seems like it's a slight upgrade to the 3. Not drastically different. Better dynamic range, better color depth and stuff. Doesn't necessarily seem like it's worth an upgrade from the 3. It's definitely worth an upgrade from the 2 if you have a 2. The 3 is a solid upgrade from the 2, so 4 would be great. The question then is, what is the Pro version, which might have a dual lens? It looks like it's going to have a dual lens. Pictures I've seen, I'm not super happy with how it looks, so I don't know if I'm very excited about it personally, but the dual lens will make it more capable, so that's good. Da Vinci Girl says, will you meet the Blackmagic guys? Can you ask them some special questions for Fairlight? Yes, I will. I actually have an interview with them. I haven't used Fairlight very much, so I'm not like super familiar with it. I'm not the best person to ask, but I can ask. Ask when they will support a convolution reverb. I can ask. I can definitely ask. I have an interview with them tomorrow set up, so I'm going to chat with them. I might just post the interview like unedited like I did last year, because that was... I did like the tiniest bit of editing on it. And it actually worked out pretty well. Am I using the new camera right now? No, this is just my iPhone. It's crazy. But it means it's super portable. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get that camera into the stream so that you can see it, but I don't think I can edit the video sources in the app. And I might be able to do it from the web. Let's see if that works. What is my IP address of the director? And I'm logged out, darn it. And this password is very long and random, which was a mistake. So I can't type it. I have to copy and paste it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm excited to go in, go check out the YC Onion booth. I'm going to go check out, I will come visit Clear Life. Maybe I will come and do that first. And then I think YoloLiv is probably, I saw they're kind of in the back too. And maybe I'll go say hi to Frank while we're live and see if that works. Okay, let's get me logged in here. Because what I can do if oh, that didn't work. What's going on? It's like not weird. Well, this might not work. I was hoping to get I just realized I have a second camera, which is my iPad. And I was like, what if I get my iPad camera into the stream so I can show you a little tour of the rig, which would be very cool. It would be very cool. Oh, I might be able to do it. Input, no, produce. Add a phone camera. Ah. What was that? I just saw some confettis. Oh, in plain sight, thank you for the membership gifts. 10 new channel members. If you are a channel member, do make sure you find the Discord, because I'm probably going to be snapping photos throughout as I'm running around the hall between things. So I'll post some photos in the Discord. Okay, now I have a camera, remote camera connected. So let's switch my director controller app to remote camera mode. There's a way to do that. Connect, not remote assistant, connect phone camera. This just might work. Just crazy enough to work. It's thinking. It's thinking. Let's see if I can pull up the chat while it's thinking. Grish says, how are you sending audio to your iPhone stream to that app, USB or Bluetooth? So the Rode Wireless Pro receiver is connected over USB to my iPhone, and then the Moblin app recognizes the USB mic. How much did Blackmagic pay for that giant ad behind you? Good question. It's not only that either. It goes all around the building, and there's like one little spot that's Adobe. Stream Tech is going to be live in 45 minutes on Wolfgang's channel. Fun. Super simple. Are you using a VPN to control the Director Mini remotely? Yes. So this is all on Tailscale now, which I'm testing because it is by far the easiest setup, easiest VPN setup option. And I wanted to give it a try in like some places more than just at home, because I'm hoping that this is a VPN solution I can actually recommend to people without it requiring me being tech support forever. In the YouTube comments. So, so far, yes. I don't know why the, for some reason, the Director camera app is not connecting to the Director Mini. So I guess that is not going to work. But when I go to Remote Assistant, it does. That's so weird. Yeah, it connects fine in the Remote Assistant app, but not in the camera app. Oh well. Hopefully you got a view of it in the iPad mirror. Does YoloLiv have a booth this year, says David. Yes, they do. And I'm sure Frank is there, but I don't know who else is going to be there. We will go find out very soon. Lee's Boring Life says, ask Frank, when are they going to release the YoloBox Mini 2nd Gen? They seem to have abandoned the current version. I will go ask him again what their plans are for that and see what he says. What's the main step to have a second video in the stream? What's necessary to accomplish that? So, in order to get a second camera into the stream, either I need to stream something into Moblin, which it can receive remote feeds somewhat. Theoretically, there's a way to do it with like the Pocket 3. I haven't really figured that out yet. And the other way to do it is if I get a second RTMP or SRT stream to the Director Mini at home, I can just switch on that, which is what I was trying to do with the Director camera app, but it's not working for some reason. And I don't really have a way to stream from the Pocket 3 over RTMP because it requires the app to set it up. So Yeah. Can we see behind the scenes of that rig? Yeah, it's. I will have to do like an actual video about this when I get home. But the short version is that the stream is actually coming from my studio at home, and that's how I have the chat overlay working. Matt says, where am I? I'm in front of the gigantic Blackmagic Fairlight ad. It's like the area with the drop-off area, like with the food carts around. And I can give you a second camera from my phone. I can give you the back camera and show you around. So you look at all the Blackmagic ads. I'm under this little tent because it gives me some shade. There's the Hyperloop drop-off over there. Food trucks, Sphere. Lovely view that direction. The tram has gone by a couple times, which is pretty cool. And there we go. Stream Tech says, yeah, I keep pressing Frank for a YoloBox Pro Mini V2 with upgraded processors. I know. Yeah. They really, it would be really great to see a Mini with all the upgraded features that the Ultra has. Could you stream via SRT to the Mate 12 from the iPad? Yeah, actually, theoretically. The more like hyper waste of money and not Hyperloop. I know I know it's maybe unpopular opinion, but it is the stupidest thing in the world, frankly. Like, let's make a tunnel that is a single lane that cars can only go one direction and only one car at a time. And then let's put a driver in the car and make people drive the car. Like, you basically just built everything that you need for an automated train, except you didn't do the train part. Like, the hard part was the tunnel. Why not put tracks in there and just make it a automated train that just does the loop forever with no human drivers? I do not understand why we need to put cars in that tunnel. It's absolutely ridiculous. And apparently they're expanding it to the airport, which, like, cool. I would like more options to get from the airport into here because the current options are pretty terrible. But, like, why can't it just be a train? What's wrong with the train? Okay, let's see about... Do I even have Moblin on the iPad? I do. Theoretically, I should be able to stream. I should be able to stream SRT from the iPad to the Director Mini if I can find the details of that without accidentally switching to that camera. No, SRT. Add SRT listener. Name. The problem with the browser on the iPad is not great, and if you pull down too much, it refreshes the page. Hello. You found me.
Yeah. Getting here was easy.
Let's give you a mic.
Doc.
I'm a lot shorter.
Tom Buck, first time when he saw me here,
yeah.
First time we met, we seen each other flying. He goes, "You're a lot taller than I thought you were." And then I had the picture of him and Curtis and me.
Oh yeah, Curtis is really tall too.
And Curtis is an inch taller than me, so yeah.
Well, welcome. I'm just trying to fiddle with this to get my iPad camera working, so I can show people the rig that I'm using. Let's try it. 9998. I need a name. iPad. It's not like the most smooth thing in the world, but hey, it might work. SRT.
Well, your motto, do it live, right?
Do it live. That's what we do. 10.
Makes the rest of us tremble.
11, 77. 9998. And stream ID. I don't think I need a stream ID. Okay. Go live. Oh dear. Does Moblin like multitasking? Not clear to me.
I didn't have much luck with their app doing much more than one camera, but
Well, I'm just trying to
not
do.
you.
I'm just trying to do a second instance over to the. Oh, it didn't connect. Something is wrong with my URL. Oh, because I typed in the wrong address. 70.3. So what are you looking forward to on the show?
Originally I came to help Curtis, to be quite honest, and then
Oh.
Curtis' job got in the way, and so he can't make it. So then Fuji contacted me and wants to meet about something, and so I've been dealing with Fuji since the 80s.
Okay,
So I that's a long time.
that is a long time. Hey, we got it. Assuming that Moblin can stay running in the background. All right. Now we've got a view of the rig. There we go.
Have a camera, the Rode receiver on top, connected into a small rig splitter
It's a little USB hub. Power in on one side,
in the bag, right?
which is in the bag, hanging from the precariously hanging. USB for the mic goes up there, and that's the Rode Wireless Pro, which gives me 2 mics, so we can do the handheld and my headset. And all of this is on a monopod that is a clone of the Insta360 monopod, but it's way taller.
It's also way lighter than my monopod.
Oh yeah,
I have
well,
a high footage monopod, and it's a tank.
yeah. And the Insta360 one only gets about like 4'6" or something. It's a little bit shorter than me, so it doesn't really work if I want this to be at eye level, which I do for these kinds of things. So,
Yeah, I give up on eye level.
yeah. So,
I interviewed Shaq once, and he's a full head taller than me. I mean, he can chin me without even trying. So.
Oh no, we have double audio. All of that. When you add cameras, it auto adds the audio. So it's the iPad audio. Let me figure out where that is. And it's AFV also. It auto enables audio with audio follows video. So you only got it when I had switched to that camera, unfortunately. Oh well. Great. Are there bandwidth constraints? Probably, because I don't actually know what I set this one to stream at. Oh, this is pushing 5 megabits, probably 1080 actually. I did not think that through. Yeah, 1080. We're going to drop that down to 720 and stop the stream. That way, get my bandwidth back. All right.
You make it look so easy.
I mean, you know. All right. Think I got things back. Yeah, all on a monopod. And my idea with the monopod was I don't want to be, because in 30 minutes now I'm going to go carry this whole
Right.
thing in, so I want to pick it up and not have it be like super heavy.
And it collapses all the way down.
it goes all the way down if I want
Right.
to. Yeah, so and very quickly too, which is nice. So
Yeah. But I put my Leica on my iFootage, and I'm not going to risk. It's a lot heavier camera, but yeah. So,
last year I brought
you got your
bigger monopod, the one from, I think it was the YC Onion one, and it's a good monopod, but I was like, this is too much to carry around all day. So I ended up only really using it. Actually, no, it wasn't last year. It was the year before, because last year I just
You were only here for a
I was
short
only
time.
here for
I missed you. I was
the
looking
day.
for you, but yeah.
Because I had a conference I had to get to
Work.
for Monday morning, so I came in Saturday night, left Sunday night. It's a little better this year. I've got all day today, and then tomorrow night I have a flight out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm using a Track E.
Oh, look at that, real mic.
Yeah, and a Cos 11 Sanken. It's a very good, decent mic.
How do you find the in like a loud room like that? How do you find the difference between a mic here versus like a headset? Like
Well, I mean, I'd use my Countryman or my DPA, but they can't. It'll kill the battery too quick on the Track E because they push. The Track E will actually give the voltage needed, but that's battery drain, you know, and the cost is good, but not DPA or TL48 level. I'm really curious. Did you see the Rode? Well, the Rode slash what's the release? They're talking about the new lav mic they developed.
No, I didn't see that this morning yet.
Electrosonics.
Yeah. Okay.
So be sure to stop by the Electrosonics mic because they supposedly have this new capsule that has 86 dB of gain with only 11 noise.
Okay.
They give you a hint. The pro levels we used in I worked on the Timberlake tour. We used TL48s, which are $500 a pop. Sure mics. They only have 76, and that's
okay.
I mean. So that tells you it's a pretty special mic.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I just saw the little clip on YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, they did a little bit of a teaser of some stuff, and I know that there's some Rodecaster video updates that they're going to show at the booth that they haven't talked about yet.
They actually have a booth this year.
They're a little
it's a
VH
little bit,
corner,
right? But it's a separate. It's actually a little separate booth. Last time it was like a table
in the B&H.
There was
area.
a Rodecaster Pro with a guy. That was their entire booth, which I guess saves a lot of money. Because I'm sure it's not cheap to pay for what Blackmagic did with their massive banners.
And they have that hotel over there also, like the entire hotel wrap.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's out of my price range. My marketing budget doesn't cover that.
Yep. Celebration Network says, did he say Leptrosonics or Electrosonics? You said Electrosonics, right? No, Electro. No E at the front, right?
No, it's L.
L, yeah. Yeah, it is.
They have a booth. I know it's on the wall, but past that, I don't remember.
Okay.
It's in this hall, too, I think.
Stream Tech says, I did a lot of monopod setups when I was at NAB as well. Reviewed a nice stand on my channel, but I'd love to see someone come out with a monopod for us where the base is heavier than a laptop. Or heavier than the top. There we go.
The iFootage one, the new iFootage ones, the Cobra 3s. I mean, it's a tank.
Yeah. They do need. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, the other ones I've used, they definitely get a little bit top heavy when you start loading them up.
Yeah, well, I mean, but iFootage, I'm addicted to iFootage stuff. They're spider crabs. I have like $2,000 worth of their spider crabs and their extension arms and their tripods. I'm a huge fan of iFootage gear because it's you buy it once and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's high quality stuff. That's not true with some of the other stuff that you find online, especially on Amazon.
Yeah.
But
what are you doing? Says, if I'm ever in the situation where I add a new source on the fly, will I remember to mute its audio? I think that the Director Mini should probably just auto-mute new video sources instead of auto-add audio, which is definitely debatable, but I still think that is the correct thing to do. Koala says, will Blackmagic have anything for under 2K and not Pro plus stacks, something affordable for the common folks?
Not at this show.
Not at this show, it looks like, unless there's a surprise announcement today, which they have done before, but
I don't see.
I doubt it. Yeah.
I mean,
I think they would have announced it if it was going to be part of this year.
I think that. Well, let's be fair. Their market is the bigger deal. I mean, they did launch the smaller market.
I mean, they created a smaller market.
But OC and everybody else has just destroyed it.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, for churches, when I look at a 4 or 8 channel or 6 channel, especially with needing both SDI and HDMI, there's no way I'm going to do black magic.
No, not anymore. No.
The OCs just own it.
The OC and the Rodecaster video really like won the podcast market.
See,
I
I just have this problem with the Rode. Remember, I have a Rodecaster Pro too. I'm not anti-Rode. But when you have an audio mixer already here, you don't need anything audio over here except to connect it.
And that's why they did the video core.
But they didn't. See, I need the buttons. See, I want it to look like an OC Go Stream on top with no audio, because it's still got the Duo in there. You're paying $400 for the Duo.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
What I wanted was a OC Go Stream on top with no video, with this USB cable from the Rodecaster Pro coming over.
You want basically the Rodecaster video buttons, button controller, and video processor minus the audio.
Right, because I got the audio over here.
Yeah.
And I come from the real big world, okay? Fox Sports, the huge truck with you have a huge mixer board, and they're in a separate part of the trailer that doesn't even see the other crew, and you separate those two. That's the world I come from.
Yep.
That's how I still do everything.
That makes sense.
Even though, the great thing, even though the YoloBox has its problems, it had a lot of problems when I got it, but they've got all those fixed now, and supposedly we got Companion running.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, we need to meet over there because you're going to get $100 if it happens.
Amazing. Yeah, that was a fun little bet.
I thought it was great that I do it here and you bypass the Google tax.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the Vegas tax instead, because man, food is expensive here.
Yeah. Is your room huge at the Westgate like mine?
Yeah, it's crazy. I got
a conference room, a living room.
Oh,
you
have a conference room.
I got 4 rooms, 2
Crazy.
bathrooms. It's
oh my
insane.
God, you have like a full suite.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Mine's just like a big hotel room. It's got like there's a full couch and TV area. It's one room, but it's like a whole separate area for the couch and TV compared to the bed. And then I have like a walk-in closet and 2 sinks. 1 bathroom, but 2 sinks.
Oh no, I got 2 full baths.
Crazy.
I have a smaller bathroom and I have a bigger bathroom. And then I have a full living room and then I have a kitchen.
Are you on the new end, the new side?
I'm in Central, whatever. I'm in Central.
How old does it look?
It didn't look that old.
Because mine looks old. Everything is in a little rough shape. But hey, at least it's right there. So
I stayed just past the Renaissance last time at a Hilton, because I'm a Hilton, honors member, and I had a suite there. I had the conference room, the living room, and
got the hookup.
Yeah, I had the whole hookup. I told you, anybody have a conference room? I got 6 business. It was a huge conference room. It was bigger than my office back at the, it was huge.
Yeah.
But
there's the tram. There it goes.
You can take it from the Westgate, but
yeah, I don't feel like
I
there's
don't
a lot
see
of
it
point.
gain anything.
I think it's the same amount of walking to get from that stop, that's where it drops off, to here versus the Westgate to here.
And
so
that convention center is closed this week.
Right.
It's just these 3 now. Remember this one? This one was the one that closed, so you had to.
Yeah, last year this whole area was closed off.
Right, which means you had to kill yourself walking around from.
Oh right, I remember doing that. It was like.
There's like that one hall has nothing we're interested in for the most part.
Yeah, that's like the giant satellite antennas and stuff.
Yeah,
and then all the internet software stuff side of it. Of like, I don't run a TV station. Despite what it looks like in my studio.
You could run a TV station.
I could run a TV station. But no, I remember that. I remember that hike last year of like you want to get from there to there, and you had to walk through this parking lot. It was a long way.
Because you did your live stream at the end of that building.
Yeah, right in front of that hotel.
And that's where me and Curtis went, because we were going to the Wynn, which is over there. They have this amazing all-you-can-eat ultimate buffet. I'm addicted to snow crabs. If I can get unlimited snow crabs, I'm in. I don't care how much it costs, because I'm going to win. But
yeah.
So Curtis had never been, and so I bought him this thing, and we walk over there, and he sees this buffet and goes, "You weren't joking." I mean, it's literally a football field long. It's insane. It's got everything. And then we found the dessert bar, which was nice, but anyway, didn't need that.
Neil says it's barely more than walking speed. Yeah, the monorail is, it's because this stop to the Westgate is not actually very far, and there's a big curve right here too. But it picks up speed like on other parts of the monorail. It is absolutely worth it for getting around because it's like way faster than a taxi and way cheaper. And
way
you don't
cheaper
want
for
to
sure.
walk.
The
Here.
Tesla thing used to be right around here somewhere. Is it still?
Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it goes. So I mean,
It goes to the other side of the West Hall. Actually, you can go.
just that short distance.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's so silly. It's so silly.
We're getting one. See, that's interesting because Nashville's getting a Tesla loop from
No way.
downtown to the airport.
Crazy.
The boring
okay.
company is boring right
Why
now.
can't they just build trains?
Oh, because I mean, it's pick on government time just a little bit, not politics, but boring went to the state, got a permit, and started boring in 45 days.
Wow.
The city has been planning a light rail system for 4.5 years, and we haven't seen drawings.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I mean, I'm not against like private companies building infrastructure.
Right.
But like, why can't you build better infrastructure? Why does it have to be stupid anyway?
Hey, I have a Tesla. Don't badmouth my Tesla.
No, whatever. I'm just saying, putting a bunch of Teslas in a tunnel
Yeah.
that are disconnected train cars is so silly.
I'm all for these, like in Dallas Fort Worth Airport. You know, you got the
Oh,
auto
yeah,
rail
yeah, yeah.
around, which some people hate. But I'm old. I was there when they had the People Mover, which was this little cart you get in. And
Yeah.
And my parents dropped me off in one because I wanted to see what it was. They came back 2 hours later, and I still ain't got it back around to the other side. That's how slow it was. So, and it
Yeah.
moves pretty quick. It'll put you on your what if you're not holding on to something, which is good. So.
Andre says that would also be me included in the pot. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Yep. We got to go.
Yeah, but you'll get the Google tax on that because I don't think he's going to come from Turkey to pay in person.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to Turkey anytime soon either because sometimes I do end up in random places like that. What are you doing since I keep hearing beeps like someone's taking a picture with a DSLR? I didn't hear that.
There's nobody really around us.
There's like traffic flaggers which are making sounds and yelling, but I didn't hear any beeps. Yeah, Stream Texas, I doubt Blackmagic is going to be focusing on the mini market as much with all the big stuff they announced. It really is, I could see it going either way, because I could see them coming back around to that in an update next year, but for this year, no.
I think they've given up on the small end, unless it helps their high end.
Yeah, which I still think it does because unless they are switching their, so like what I'm doing right now, for example, right? Like one camera remote contribution is now solved with their cameras that have the built-in streaming encoders and all that, right?
Right.
But multi-camera remote is currently the only way to do that is either multiple of the cameras and multiple feeds uplinked, or ATEM Mini to do the remote and switching.
Yeah, well, see, I one of the things I want YoloLiv to do is re-release the Pro, but with the updated chip.
Yeah, totally.
Because I wouldn't buy it at the time because the chip was already underpowered. And the Ultra was the top end at the time, and that's all I needed. I mean, there's nothing that makes me want to buy in the stream because I don't have that many. I don't need that many.
It's so big too. It's heavy.
Well,
it's heavy.
Mine's mounted on my desk for the most part.
Fair.
Though I'm taking it to Africa, so that's going to be.
Yeah.
We'll see if it survives the trip to Africa. Otherwise, when I got to replace it, then I'll make that determination whether I'm going to get the stream or not. I got one for a customer because they needed it. They needed the ports. But I mean, for a one man who streams twice a month, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
It's remember, I'm semi-retired. This is a hobby. This is for the fun of it.
Pete says our whole company got food poisoning at the Wynn buffet just before we flew back to the UK. Oh my God, that's terrible.
Gosh.
That's no good.
Glad I didn't hear that before I booked it.
Yeah.
Like 3 years ago when I was here. So.
Stream Tech says I stayed at the hotel at the end of the monorail and it was convenient to get right to the hall. Yes,
Yeah,
totally.
that works.
I did that once, except I made the mistake of booking a hotel that was across the street from the monorail stop instead of the one that's in the monorail stop, and it took like 15 minutes to get from that hotel across the street into the hotel that had the monorail stop. It was ridiculous.
My first time here, I lucked out. I was coming with Fox Sports, and and Fuji was staying in the same building. I knew some of the people, and I just got a free ride every day.
Yeah.
So, but this thing is hard on the feet, all this walking at my
It
age.
is a lot of walking.
I got new shoes, so they're freshly padded, hoping that helps.
In plain sight says, and can you do a sticker collection for me from NAB? I'll send you my address. Yeah, I should collect a bunch of stickers. Maybe I can send some stickers out when I get back home. Steve says, do you know of any Rodecaster video firmware updates yet? Yes, I do. What's going on with that? Losing my bandwidth here. Hopefully it stays. Let's pick back up. I do know some firmware updates. It's only 15 minutes until the show opens, and then it's no longer secret. So we were just chatting about that over dinner last night, though. There's going to be some good features. I don't want to say anything because I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure which things they're talking about today. So I'm going to bite my tongue until I get to the booth and then interview them.
So proud. I signed so many NDAs in my life. I just quit talking about everything at one time because I was the chief purchasing officer of the tech for Fox Sports for a period of time, and literally everybody had an NDA with me.
Yeah. Can you grab a glitter VMix sticker, pretty pink, please? Yeah. I will try to make a point to grab as many stickers as I can, and then we can do a sticker swap when I'm back at home on my live stream. So we can. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we'll figure out a way to do it.
Stickers are still a thing, I guess. I'm into patches.
Patches are good too, yeah, but it's a real.
I've been looking for a Leica patch. If you come across a Leica patch, grab it. I'll pay you.
Okay.
I've switched. I've become a huge Leica nerd, even though I only have the one camera. But it takes better pictures than any camera I ever had. And I mean, I've had a Sony A1. I have a Sony A7 IV.
I mean, that's
FX3.
Yep. Spot says, just tune in. How are you transmitting live? I did a quick intro of this at the beginning, but basically it's my phone. And my phone is just on my little monopod here, streaming using the Moblin app to my studio at home.
And the front
camera too.
You're not using
using the little selfie screen.
Yeah. I got one from Small Rig the other day because it was on clearance somewhere, and I got it for $24.95.
Oh, that's like almost the price that they cost in China.
Yeah.
I bought a couple of the little ones when I was there, and they're really cool. But no, this is just the front camera. The front camera is good enough on the iPhone now.
Back in the day, Japan was in China. There was a little Tetris game. Okay, my first trip, I have two older boys, and I got them these little Tetris games. That battery and those games lasted for 10 years.
Oh man, yeah,
amazing.
Yep.
Best come home from work trip gift my kids ever had. They played those little games forever.
Which iPhone is it? It's last year's model. Is that the
16? Yeah, that's what
I did not get one this round. Trying to win a box copy of VMix at the booth. I will try.
For a guy that doesn't use VMix, it doesn't even have a PC, right?
I mean, I have a Windows laptop, which I boot up once a year to run QuickBooks, although I didn't even do it this year because I did my accounting with just in a Google sheet for that one business.
I have a Surface because I was a consultant for Microsoft and they gave it to me. And then they didn't want it back. So I used to be. Now, to be fair, back in the day, I was all Vegas and SoundForge, and I was all PC, and I built them all myself because it was just so much cheaper. Because I had like 8 or 10 computers going, the old manual KVM switches, and remote desktop it all worked great.
Yeah.
But Macs just don't break. They don't have virus near as much. And
Razor Baby says, I sound like a broken record, but do you know things about Majel before the 15 minutes are up?
He does know.
I do, can't tell you. And I also don't know exactly what they're going to be talking about here, so I will share what I can when I go to their booth. But Neil says it's crazy how the bandwidth gets lower and lower the closer we get to the opening. I know, it is. I'm seeing my little warning light on there. It is filling up. It is filling up in here. I think I might not be that successful walking into the expo hall. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I gotta go register, so I'm gonna leave you.
Oh, you haven't even got your badge yet?
Nope.
You got to go do that.
Well, I'll get this. My flight from Dallas, the ovens were out, so I 3.5 hours without 3 hours without food last night. I was dying when I got here.
Oops. Yep. Yeah. Well, good luck. Hopefully the lines aren't too long in there.
I remember I'm on vacation, really.
There we go.
Take care, everyone.
All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Eric. You got my number if you need something.
Yep. Yeah, the more people around, the less cellular there is for any one person. We will see how it goes. It will, like I said, it'll fall back to a splash screen if I drop out, so at least the stream won't be totally dead. So, okay, what else? What else have we got in the chat? Razor Baby says the camera front back switch shots are awesome. The tail scale use is amazing. Can you detail the setup on a graphic like you have done in the past? Yeah, when I do a video about this, I filmed a little bit last night in my hotel explaining this, but I don't know how well that turned out. So I might just do it again when I get home. But what I should do before I leave is... Oh, I think I did already. Yes, I did a little couple of B-roll shots of this out here just for that video. It's fascinating watching the chats pop up on the screen before we see you tap the tablet. Yes, I forgot about that. There's definitely a couple of seconds delay of the SRT stream. I didn't tweak the delay settings on the SRT. I don't even know what it's at right now. But yes. So when I click it, it pops up immediately, but then it takes a couple of seconds for my audio to catch up on your end. Chat, don't encourage people to break NDAs. It's not a good look for anybody. I know. I wish I could share more. I will share as soon as I'm able to. But there's a lot of good stuff coming, and we'll just say that. Oh, the bandwidth, man, it's getting rough. I'm also I should probably just stop monitoring my own video feed because that's eating up half of the bandwidth too. Maybe less than half. Stream Tech, thanks. You're doing an amazing job with the impromptu single newscaster self-hosted live show from outside NAB. Soon to be inside NAB. We're at least going to get a good walking shot going in, and then this whole thing might fall apart. So we'll see how we do. Heavenly Detail says, waiting to get all the info possible on the Insta360 Lunar Ultra. I don't even remember hearing about that. I think my plan for going in is we're going to go into the central hall. We should go past a couple of the Insta360 DJI, and we'll see how long it lasts. And I will go into if I can find the B&H booth. That's where Clear Life Media is. We'll see if we can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to go to the YoloLiv booth and then say hi to Frank, and then probably wrap up. And because I want to film interviews with people too, not live. So, wondering how the reception will be inside. Me too. Pete says if people knew how Rodecaster Video gets updates, they would know when a new beta was due. Interesting clue. Yes. Pete says we used to stay about half mile from the center and could walk there. Yeah, I actually walked from Westgate to the Wynn last night for dinner, and it was almost 2 miles, which is crazy. It looks so close on the map. Not the best city for walking. Let me just say that. Sneak some bandwidth from Kurt or Frank. I don't know if, I mean, honestly, internet you get at the booth is so expensive that and they don't necessarily broadcast Wi-Fi either. They give you like an Ethernet drop. It's so expensive though. A lot of the times the booths just don't do it because it's like a huge chunk on top of the already expensive booth costs. Dan says, wonder if you'll see a duo core setup at Rode. Probably, almost certainly. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they've set up at their booth. Oh, I can tell you a fun Rode story. This is not. I don't think it's under NDA. I was having dinner with him last night, and Alex from Rode was talking about a dream/nightmare he had last night, which was that he was doing a presentation about a new product release at CES or NAB, and the product was a literally all-in-one podcast setup that you would put in the middle of a table, and it has a ring of cameras built into it for filming all the people in the podcast and all the video switcher and the audio, everything all built in to like this one little cylinder thing in the center of the table. And he forgot to bring it with him and had to present it at CES. So that was the pre-show nightmare. So yeah. And the Brittany microphone is back. We'll see how well it works when I get in. Hopefully the battery doesn't drain. I wonder how the battery is doing. 4 minutes till opening. We are so close. I might be able to, at this point, just start walking in because I'm sure it's going to be a mass of people right in front of that door. Frank used his cell phone when we streamed live from his booth years ago, just on his cell phone. Yeah, that's what we did with his, when we were on the lake in Hangzhou. Just streamed from his cell phone tethered to the YoloBox. It was cool. Okay, I think we're going to do this. I think I'm going to start wandering in. And I'm going to keep the iPad here so I can see the chats. And so I can monitor to see how quickly I drop off. Here we go. If this is the last I see of you on the stream, then thanks for watching. And see you back. Oh, I'm not going to be streaming next week. I'm going to have to do a stream midweek to recap NAB. But I will be filming interviews, and I will post something at some point on the channel. If you are a member, including one of the new 10 channel members, thanks to In Plain Sight, make sure you find the Discord, because that's where we will keep chatting while I'm on the show floor and posting photos and stuff. So, is that 1280 by 720 at the bottom corner on purpose? Yes, that is a new overlay I'm testing, which was to show the resolution of the Magewell Pro Convert receiving. It's actually an overlay, web overlay. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if this works. We'll flip you over to the front camera, or rather back camera, and head on in. Zoomed out. Let me collapse this down a little bit. Okay. Only look a little bit nuts. But I did get my press badge, so I'm official now. Okay, here we go. Show floor opens in 1 minute. Man, Blackmagic really won the ad space here. Brand new expo hall. So it's already dropping. Now back up to 3 megabits. I think they're letting... My walking speed is very fast. Okay, I want to go into C3. We've got 3 megabits still. Not bad. Yep. All right, I'm going to go into C3. See you on the show. Oh, I didn't even hear the music. Yeah, I hope I don't get flagged. I probably will. Kind of want to get my phone up since I have an extension pole. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Right again.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, let's see if I can find Clear Life Media. Oh, here's Hollyland. Let's do a quick pass at the Hollyland booth. Wish I had my Pocket 3 up there, because the phone is not the most stable. Got Insta 360. This is a little heavy to hold up this high, honestly. There's Electrosonics. I see the B&H booth. Now there's a lot of music in here. I'm almost certainly going to get flagged. Bandwidth is dropping. Audio Technica. Small rig. There's the DJI. Wow, they got some meeting rooms in the DJI booth. Lots of audio interference. Oh boy. I mean, I'm on a 2.4 gigahertz mic. Also, I just realized the mic is actually behind me. More now. Okay, what truck am I looking for? Is it this? I found the truck.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Let me give you a mic.
Sweet.
And then flip this around.
You're up in the trailer too. I have the
Oh, no way.
I was like, I think Aaron's close.
I want to see that. That's hilarious. All right. I can't believe this is working.
This is awesome. Yeah, it hasn't cut out at all.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So this is quite an operation.
Yeah, this is our broadcast trailer. We just built it in February.
Okay.
So we actually worked with Allied Broadcast Group. They're based out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And we said, hey, we need this. And they said, hey, we could kind of work together. We have to have a 24-footer for NAB. Can we just keep it in Las Vegas? Because our broadcasts were in Las Vegas, where we needed this. And they said, we'll keep it on the show floor. And I was like, 100% coming. So that's how it ended up here.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
It's been awesome.
That's great. Much cleaner since you stopped. Okay, good. Woo. Made
Just
it into
sitting.
yeah.
It didn't look too bad coming in.
Good, good. I'm surprised.
I watched the whole thing from you outside. It's coming in, and then we're like 1 minute till 10, and I'm like, I wonder if he's walking in. And I looked in, and I'm like, seeing you walking through the guardrails was pretty cool, actually.
Great. I love that worked. That's so funny. Cool. Can we do a little tour of the truck?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
So this is a 24-footer. We do everything. We have our patch panel on the outside over here.
Mm-hmm. Let me flip this camera around again.
So we can start kind of over here. This is where everything kind of plugs in. We have SMPTE connections for our cameras, and then we also have fiber, XLR, SDI if we needed to, HDMI. Mm-hmm. We control everything with our stream decks as well.
That's a good use of the Elgato, the rack one.
Yeah, we have each station as we go in. You'll be able to
Okay.
see that. We also have the smart scopes on the outside so that
Yep.
we can check when we're plugging things in. And then also talk back out here so we can have a production assistant out here saying, hey, that's not working, can you check this? So this is a great tool for
Yeah.
us to have at a venue.
Yeah.
And then if you come on in here, this is our main room. So this is our third trailer that we had built, and one of the things that I really like is how spacious it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So it
room in
makes
here.
it really easy to operate. There is
See if I
six.
can kind of get a sense of the space here.
There's 6 stations across the front.
Now
as
that
well
music's
as
gonna
a,
flag me.
Shading station. We have an editing station as well, so somebody can edit during the broadcast, like clips, getting clips to social media. Yeah, so it's really kind of cool. It's focused around the Blackmagic Constellation 4K.
Yep.
And then we've added 3-play replay, so that's how we're doing our video playback as well as our replay during the broadcast.
Yep.
The nice thing that I love about this setup is all of the equipment is in these racks, and these are all accessible.
Oh yeah, right. You can get around the back.
And
Oh,
on
the
sides too, so
Well,
you can
that's
actually
smart.
take these off and get access on the side and the front.
Yeah.
And then it has this over here, and ignore my cabling. I'm terrible at it. But you can actually have access
Oh, wow.
to it as well.
That is great. That's amazing. I should take some notes for my little shed that I'm going to build.
Yeah.
Which is actually about the same size as this. It's 13 feet, 7
Yeah.
feet, 13 by 7. So I feel like that's
Close.
like
It's close,
The
yeah.
this compartment, right? This is like 13 feet to this rack.
I think
15?
15? 15 feet. So that was a change I had because on our second trailer that we built, I didn't have access to the racks.
Yeah.
Because the racks were back to back. And so in order to fix something, you would have to take equipment out
Right,
to go
no
back.
good.
And I was like, this
Yeah.
is annoying. So this is perfect for
Yeah,
us.
this is great. This looks really nice.
And then the last room is our audio room.
Oh, okay.
And there's even a doorway that you can block off the audio room
Oh,
as well.
smart.
So just a sliding door here.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is
So then you can block it off and have your own little audio room as well. And then the audio engineer sits in here and operates.
Yeah,
and sees everything, has computers and everything. And then we also have another editing station as well. So there's plenty of seats. We also wanted another station. Let's say like a promoter wanted to come in and watch during the broadcast. They can actually sit and have it as well.
What's the monitor here? Is this just program always?
It's actually tied into our hyperdeck. So when the HDMI out of the hyperdeck is to this TV.
Okay, so you can.
Just this one is the only one that's why.
Interesting.
But every TV is used with our router. So we have an 80 by 80 in here. So then I can route whatever signal I wanted to any TV in here except for that one.
Okay, that's super cool.
Yeah.
We have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was the choice behind syncing the stream decks into the desk?
When you're
where was that?
Yeah, this one.
That one's on the front.
These right here.
Those.
So yeah, so we use these for communication. So they can actually turn on talking into the trailer. They can turn on wireless comms. So this makes it easier while they're trying to operate it. If they need to talk to somebody in the venue or whatever, or the commentary.
And I assume that it's mounted like a half-inch lower so that you don't bump
Yeah. We went low so the buttons don't get hit on everything.
Otherwise your wrists would hit them when you're
We
using...
also have, like, let's say, for instance, this is actually set up. Sweet. Let's say, for instance, we do like 5-6 hour streams, and so sometimes people have to jump and go use the restroom and stuff like that. So now the director could step away for a second, and somebody else could switch from their station without having to go and sit at the board. Because I have the ATEM obviously set up in here, and they can fire whatever they needed to.
Fun. Yeah, I gotta take some notes for this because I basically have just an empty room right now.
This is easy. Like, I love the stream decks. That's probably my favorite part about all of this, because it's so easy. Because even our IFB, like talking to the ring announcer, because we do a lot of fight content, talking to the ring announcer, you're not going to have that open all the time. So you might say, "Go Wayne," and then shut it back off, and it's right there at your fingertips, which is kind of cool.
What are these monitors?
These are
these
the Samsungs.
Just like
everything
computer
Samsung.
monitors?
Yeah, computer monitors.
And TVs on the top?
And then TVs on the top.
Those don't even look like frame TVs. Those are just like regular
TVs. Yeah, regular,
Samsung, Best Buy.
Yeah,
Best Buy
so
Samsung.
not terribly expensive. Not reference
$300.
monitor.
Yeah, $300.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we designed this, the cool part Allied kind of worked with us is we had the layout, and we went back and forth about having double big TVs, doing double. But I really like having the double monitors, because then you can see and operate a computer at a station and having like maybe a multi-view if you needed to have a multi-view.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then for the director, they're able to see multi-view 1 and multi-view 2 in front of them. So that way they can see all of their inputs if they needed to, at their station.
Yep. Oh, and there's me on the end there.
Oh yeah, I have you up on the screen off of my computer. So we usually have an expression graphics machine that sits here, and so that's their second monitor, but that's back in Houston, Texas.
So you just patch the computer in?
Yeah, HDMI, and then there's SDI connections here.
Oh, great.
For the in and out for the alpha and key. For the graphics, and so that just plugs in to there and then runs back to the switcher. And there's even like I think most of these stations have like USB-C connections and internet, so it's really nice to come in here and have everything that you possibly need.
Yeah, it's really tidy, very tidy.
And the cool part is we decided after they built this one that we're getting rid of our second trailer to build one just like this one, because it's so easier to operate, and we just want to show up to an event and have, because we'll do 2 events at one time, and so we have to have multiple trailers and multiple crews out, so they got to look alike.
Question, tons of SDI to HDMI converters?
Yes, you can actually see it over here. It's crazy.
Oh, holy crap.
It fills up pretty much the entire rack.
That is in fact a lot.
Yes. And then there's some HDMI to SDIs as well for the computers to go back into everything. Yep.
That's great. Yeah, 12 Gs.
Yeah,
Wow.
so we try to make this everything 4K,
Yeah.
just in case.
Just in case. I mean,
There's
if
a
you're going to
few
go to this much
things,
trouble anyway.
like the replay machines are only 6G. I think they do 1080 60. They don't do 4K. And so eventually we'll have to update that if we ever wanted to go fully 4K.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
want to have the future options if I can.
Yeah. That's super fun. Is there a satellite connection on top?
There is not on this trailer yet. There will be a live view on our
Okay.
white trailer. We have antennas on top of the trailer. With our A10, it's a live view A10, and so it connects in, and it's fantastic. We use some live view 300s that sit outside the trailer and connect into the trailer that way, so they're sitting outside of the big steel building.
Right. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions here. What kind of money does this kind of trailer cost?
A lot. So I think so a lot of this equipment we had in the very first trailer that we made, so we moved a lot of that over into this one. And the second trailer was probably, I would say, close to $400,000.
Yeah.
From build to all of the equipment that's needed, including the cameras that are in the venue. We'll do
right.
5 or 6 cameras. We use the Blackmagic Ursa G2s. The biggest expense on those is just the fiber backs to do SMPTE fiber.
Okay.
We used to when we first started, and again, this is all stuff that we bought over time. Like you can't just shell out a whole bunch of money like that.
Yeah.
So we started with the SDI to fiber converters that they had for Blackmagic that are like $200. SMPTE fiber, not SMPTE, but just regular fiber. And those would go, and then we would run power and the fiber over the camera operator's shoulders. And it was just getting too much to manage that. So now we can manage it with one SMPTE cable that does power and fiber at the same time.
Nice.
So it
Okay.
makes it easier for the camera operator standing over the ring.
Yep.
Now the trailer itself is basically anywhere from 75 to 100,000.
Yeah. Yeah, it's building just the trailer build.
Oh, the trailer like shell,
shell,
75 to
the
100.
equipment.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it came with the TVs, it came with all of the stuff
like the desks?
the desks and everything pre-built. So when we got it, which again, every time we built with Allied, I've said, hey, I need a trailer by, and like the first time it was 3 weeks. I said, I need this trailer in 3 weeks, and they had it delivered. We got it on like a Monday, and we were doing a broadcast with it on Friday.
That's crazy.
And so we were installing all of the equipment and everything pretty fast. Had a multiple team effort. Same thing with this one. It was probably 3 weeks, and then the equipment was a week build out. So it took about 4 weeks to build.
So this was a custom trailer, and we built it in about 15 work days.
Oh, wow. 15.
So, yeah, and it used to, I mean, not a lot of people build these trailers, but the people that did, it was several months,
Yeah.
So we built them in about 15 work days. It's also, it's 12 volt also. There's a 12 volt cabinet back there in the back. And what that does is we run all the interior lighting, the awning, the hitch, everything is 12 volt except just what the equipment's running on. So if you get in the trailer and you want to turn stuff on and you're not hooked up to shore power yet or whatever,
right. You're running off the 12 volt
You're
battery.
running off the 12 volt, and it has a maintainer. It has night service on the outside. You can plug it in. That'll keep your battery charged. If you're on shore power, it switches over and charges the battery like that. And then we also have, for convenience back there, you'll see a 12 volt disconnect. So you can have all your 12 volt on, just disconnect that and walk out of the trailer, and you don't have to worry about turning everything off. And then we also use a Dakin mini split. It's a 3-ton, so it's got the condenser on the front. It's got 3 cassettes, in the trailer.
That's the best part. This thing gets so cold. Like we're in the middle of the desert in Las Vegas doing a live stream, and we're like the crew members are wearing sweatshirts because it gets so cold in here, which is nice.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of heat generating equipment in here for sure.
Yeah.
And we can build it like this. Like I said, this trailer is different. There's 2 racks with this walkway. Some we just have 1 rack there. We just did one recently for Coachella, and it had 4 racks across. You couldn't even get through, but it had 3 rooms. It was 28 feet long. It had air conditioning all up in the ceiling. All these ceilings also are built. There's actually a 6-inch space above the ceiling, so you can run all your cabling, and that's another feature that's really nice. And we have access doors. It's so dark in the ceiling, it's hard to tell, but you'll see some some access doors there that you can get up and run your cabling in.
Okay.
So
That's a good
really
that's a good tip too.
yeah.
Got a question about the mini split. Do you run the mini split little room?
The way it works is you have your condenser on this trailer. It's a 3-ton. We do 2, 3, up to 4 ton, and then each of these cassettes are rated like these are like, let's say 12,000 BTU. So you got 12, 12, 12.
That's a
3
lot.
tons.
That's a lot.
So this would probably, on a normal house, 3 tons would probably do a 1,500 square foot house. So 3 of them with
And-
a 3-ton unit. This is, I mean, you can get this to where when you walk in, you got to turn it down.
Like
It's cold.
like instant.
Instant.
Yeah.
Our first trailer, we had to have it like show up 4 hours early, turn on the AC, let it cool off. This, I'd show up and within like maybe 5 minutes, you're good.
And the rooftop units, they pull probably 50% more amps. So on a trailer like this size, normally in the old days you put 2 rooftop units on here. This whole system runs probably 60% of the power that the 2 rooftop units do.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's got heat and air.
yeah. If you
So-
ever needed to, if these weren't enough heaters in here.
Yeah. And they have fans on the outside of the racks, so it will auto turn on the fan if things start to get hot. There's
Okay.
an X.
They're on a thermostat. We also have a thermostatically controlled fan on the 12-volt cabinet down there because charging that battery can get warm. So the minute it gets to like 95 degrees, it'll start, turn a fan on there. So we've got a lot of, over time, we just keep critiquing and
Yeah.
figuring out new things. And so it's,
Yeah, that's great.
trailers
That's
are
great.
getting better. Also, Allied, 3 or 4 years ago when we started really getting into building trailers, the trailers just took off. So now we're actually a separate company called Roadcat. And our website's roadcat.com. You can see the pricing, build trailers on it. Still Allied, the same owners, but it just got to where we had to swap, split the company up.
Okay.
So now we've got a 10,000 square foot facility. We're constantly booked with trailers.
Fun. That sounds like fun.
Sweet.
Oh, another question. How are the 3x3 multi-views done? This one.
That one
is
is
that?
our Blackmagic multi-view.
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a multi-view. You can do up to 16.
Cool.
So that's that one. I have it ran as a 9.
Question on the converters.
Okay.
Did you use the rack mount ones because the micros are too hard to rack?
Yes, I like the ease of it. The other thing that I learned on our first trailer build was those micros, and I feel bad saying this, but they would overheat and also had some issues, inside of a trailer environment. So these, I know that they're reliable enough that they just work.
Okay.
And again, they're on power switches, so I can flip them all on and they work. It's just, we do have some up here. As you can see, we have those fibers racked up there like that because they don't have an SDI to fiber converter that's rack mounted. But I love rack mount everything.
Totally.
It just makes it so much easier.
Yep.
Now this trailer is 200 amps on yours, right?
Yep.
So
Wow.
it's got the Series 16 cam locks for the shore power, but we've built everything from. This trailer won't pull anywhere near needing 200 amps,
Yeah.
but we'll do 100 amp with Series 15. We've even done some where people just get a regular 50 amp RV plug. We've done some where they'll do a 50 amp RV plug and a 30 amp that they'll hook a generator to, and they'll do their environmental on a 30 amp. So we're real flexible on the power. Whatever power you have, we can usually figure out a way to run the trailer.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Awesome. Thank you for swinging by.
Yeah,
Aaron.
absolutely.
I know there's a lot for you to visit.
Yeah, we got a long list, and I'm gonna
Aaron, it's always a pleasure.
Yep.
dude. Here's your mic.
Thank you. All right. That was a blast. I'm so glad that mostly worked. Only a couple little dropouts, so you can watch the rest of the tour on your screen there.
I'm gonna stay right there.
There we go. All right. Thanks so much. All right. Let's go see if I can find YoloLiv. I think they were. Let me get this Give you a little bit of a bird's eye view. I think they were scene 90 something. I have my hands full. I can't see the chat right now, sorry. So hopefully this is working. Hey! This is Guy Cochran from Office Hours. Let me flip this around and we can say hi. We are live on my channel right now.
Hello, channel people.
There we go.
Sweet. So, how are you enjoying the show so far?
So far, so good. I went and checked out that trailer. Nice little build out in there.
You went inside?
Yeah.
You took the folks?
Took the folks for a tour of the trailer.
Nice. What'd you guys think?
Lots of fun stuff in there. So for folks who don't know you,
Office Hours Global. Some of you may know me from a store I used to own, DVE store. So I used to do a lot of YouTube videos. One of the OGs, as you'd say.
Yeah. I bought a bunch of my ATEMs from you.
Yeah. So big black magic dealer. So now I'm helping with this place called Office Hours, which if you haven't gone to it, it's a little show that happens every day, 7 days a week. So some of the crew is here. In fact, we're going to go live here for Renee Ritchie's, which you guys should watch that. So on Office Hours at 11:30, Renee Ritchie, for those of you who are creators, he's going to be doing a session. It's only a half an hour session, but it'll be on, actually, what's the exact title? Do you see a title? Renee Ritchie, Creator
Inside
Liaison.
YouTube's Algorithm 2026 edition.
There you go. So who's interested in the algorithm? If you're a creator, you probably want to pop in.
And that'll be on the Office Hours Global YouTube. That's the search, right? Office Hours
and
Global.
let's show them what's going on over here.
Yeah.
So we got a couple Bird Dog, 3 PTZs. We've got a NDI in a box, which is it's a Mimo Live. So it's a MacBook. Powerful MacBook running the Mimo Live software, and that allows us to cut between these 3 cameras. There's camera control, so they're zooming in. The funny thing is that they're operating this remotely from one guy's in Norway controlling the cameras, another guy is in Germany, and I believe he's either acting as EIC or I think he might be cutting the show locally.
Okay.
So I believe he's just going to cut with. He has a panel. But the cool thing about Mimo Live is you can use an iPad and develop your own little surface. So you could make, like, if you wanted your graphics to pop up, you could say, okay, I want this graphic to pop up or this playout to occur, and I made a button just for that. So you create your own iPad layouts. And then audio looks like it's being handled by the house. So we've got some Shure wireless. Is that an Axient?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's an Axient and Allen and Heath board. I think there's about 20 sessions going on here throughout the show. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Maybe somebody could put a link in the chat to the schedule of events here.
That's the schedule.
There you go. There you go. There's
QR
the link
code
right there. You guys can just scan it yourselves.
There we go.
So it looks like those are wired mics.
You're broadcasting all these sessions on the Office Hours?
Into After Hours. So that'll be a private Zoom. We're not broadcasting all of these.
So only a couple of them are going to be live.
Maybe the cool ones. Whichever ones we think are the cool ones. Okay. So people have a voting thing that says, like, is this a cool one to stream?
Yeah. So people look at the schedule. Some of those are going to be on the Office Hours channel.
Yeah, all of them will be in the after. So if you go to officehours.global schedule and click on the After Hours Zoom, they'll all be in the After Hours Zoom privately. Okay. So you're on Zoom watching it, so the quality's not going to be as good as native resolution YouTube, but the good ones we're going to push to YouTube. Okay. Starting with the first one, which will be the Renee Ritchie.
Great.
In what, half hour? If you guys don't know who he is, we had lunch with him yesterday.
Yeah, it was great to hang out.
Stumbling into just a YouTube creator liaison, just happened to be at the same hotel, so we got to hang out yesterday and chat with him and learn a little about that dual stream stuff, which if you guys haven't done that, there's some cool stuff cooking in the background beyond just the center cutting of what you're seeing.
Right now it does the center cut, auto center cut from a stream. You can just check a box and it pushes it to the shorts feed center cut. But new thing that's like rolled out, I think you said 1% right now of people have it.
Of creators.
Which is actually broadcast a separate RTMP feed.
Correct.
Vertical for the shorts feed. Which I'm curious about because I can just push 2 streams to YouTube whenever I want.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what is special about this feature.
But do they appear as a long form short after it's all said and done? So
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you get this additional, what they call discovery,
Yeah.
that you would have never, somebody who's watching shorts specifically would have never have seen you before because they're used to watching you in horizontal.
Yeah.
So you pick up new subscribers. That's what Renee put up a video with that 1% person, he said that creator's name, but it's...
Right, yeah, I can't remember who it was.
But they saw significant, 10x discovery, so it really just puts you into the feed that you would have never been in, especially if you're associated with something like ATEM. Like, if somebody's looking up ATEM, they might find you now on a vertical video that you did here, but we're not doing vertical today, but it's one of those things for the future, because half our folks are on mobile. I wonder how many of you guys are on mobile?
I know.
On mobile.
We're on
just
mobile. Just on a phone here.
And you switched from 1080p, because I was listening to you in my hotel, and then it looked great for when you were outside, and then you said you were going to switch it down or something?
Oh, no. So when I was, so my phone's been 720 to my studio the whole time.
Okay.
The studio is pushing out 1080.
Okay.
But I connected my iPad really quick to do like a tour of this.
Yeah.
And I hadn't prepped that. So it was all default. So this was streaming 1080 to my studio.
The 1080 looked really good.
Yeah.
But you'll get hiccups. Is that what's...
Well, and it was, it's 5 megabits on this, and that one's pushing 3 right now.
Maybe we should show what's in Jack's cart. You want to go see what he's going to stream with?
Sure.
I don't even know what's in there, but I think your folks would want to see. Hey Jack, do you want to talk about what you brought?
We're live on my YouTube channel right now.
All right,
so
awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing live as well.
Okay.
So we got the FX6 in here that we need to build out right now. And then we've got PepLink for our live stream, so we'll have bonded cellular. Still haven't built everything, sorry guys. Maybe we can do a round 2 once it's up. But yeah, we've got mics and everything. We'll be set up. It's gonna be super fun.
It's a little more gear than I brought.
Yeah, it's I've done this on 3 different types of carts at this point in 3 different major environs. We do one at an outdoor show called Overland Expo where we go out and do that. But that is a big off-road cart that I have. Yeah, 12-inch tires and push it around. It's got a Starlink mounted on it. Unfortunately, we can't stream with Starlink inside the convention center. Can't see the stars, but yeah, super fun.
I love the aluminum extrusion cart too. This is cool.
It's super fun.
This is 1-inch aluminum.
Yeah. So 20.
And this one's
20 mil.
2040. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is 2020, and then that's 8020. But yeah, super fun.
That's great. Yeah, cute little cart.
Yeah.
Can you show them your PepLink and just?
Yes, the PepLink is hiding a little bit, but we'll talk about it is the B1 5G. So that means that I have one built-in modem, and then I use another phone and tether the internet connection there.
Yeah.
So I bond them together. I also have 2 WAN ports. So when I'm outdoors at events, I'm able to do my Starlink connections as inputs on this side over here.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so it's a really nice setup. It's super fun. I've done a bunch of live events with it, and so you get all these. It acts as our switch as well as our WAN for bonding the network up. So,
yeah, makes sense.
Super fun.
That's great.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm Jack. Oh, and can I plug my movie?
Absolutely.
All right, so shameless plug. I'm a filmmaker. This Is Not a Draft is our film. It's a film about veterans who signed up to serve after 9/11. I'm a veteran who signed up to serve after 9/11. If you go check out www.thisisnotadraft.com, you can check out the teaser for the film. And we're working on distribution right now. Hope to be on streamer soon.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
Hey. Good to see you.
Brendan is in the house.
Oh, great.
So
I'll have to make sure
I'm going to hang here for a while.
I am live right now. I'm going to go visit the YoloLiv booth, but I will come back.
Okay.
Is he going to be around?
Yeah, he's speaking at 11:15 on creators for the future.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Great.
Good to see you. So you're live right
I'm
now?
live right now. I've just been rolling off my 9 a.m. Sunday stream.
Okay.
It's rolled straight into NAB.
I keep forgetting it's Sunday. I'm
Yeah.
normally doing Sunday with you. Well,
Yep.
Did you look at what we're doing here? Do you have a
Yeah,
minute?
yeah, we did. We just did
No, we're behind there.
the
Nemo Live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Guy
okay,
just gave us a little tour of that.
Good, good.
Um,
And look who's coming.
and look who's coming.
And you do Zoom, right?
Yes, big fan of Zoom.
And would you like to talk to an Emmy award-winning officer of Zoom?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Brendan? I think Brendan, he's on the air. Come on. Oh, wait, maybe not. Anyway, so you're going to be doing live, or you're
Not the
live
whole
now?
day. I'm going live until it stops working.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I have a long list of booths that I want to go visit. Definitely want to go see the new. There's a couple of things that I've known have been in the works for a while. Because I've been chatting with the companies, and I want to see what they are showing here that I can then finally talk about.
So
we've got some stuff from Magewell, from OC, from YoloLiv, and Rode. And yes, I'm.
Well, you're sort of the behind-the-scenes brain.
Yes,
companies need people who are using it daily and trying to break it.
Exactly, and I'm good at breaking things.
Yeah, that was my job in most of my companies.
Okay.
Finding the bad code.
Yeah.
Or the weak engineering. So, but you've done a lot of international.
I just got back from a trip to China, which was a lot of fun.
Was that your first trip there?
It was, yes. And
so, what impressed you the most about China?
What impressed me the most? So I was in major cities, like big Shenzhen, Xiamen, Hangzhou, and Nanjing, which are all pretty big cities, and they were very impressive. Like the infrastructure built up in those cities was very impressive.
So were you meeting with some of the manufacturers?
Yeah. So I went to RGB Link. They have something cool too. I don't know. They do have a booth here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, they do have a booth.
And they have a cool new box. RGB Link,
They have
YoloLiv,
a new
Magewell.
USB camera to NDI box they just came out with.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm looking at that. Of course, there's quite a few of those out there. Osbot does one. Magewell does one.
Yeah.
I wish I understood the internals of those better. And why can't we get the camera control decently through NDI?
I know some of them do it, but All right.
You got to go.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go see if I can find Frank from YoloLiv and keep doing this till either my battery runs out or the internet drops out. So
well, have a wonderful conference, and thanks for chatting with me.
Yeah.
And I'll try to get my son to catch up with you.
Maybe off camera.
I think I keep forgetting, that yes, he's not shy, but shyer than I am.
See you. Okay, let's keep going. I think I know where YoloLiv is. Give me the bird's eye view again. We're gonna keep going until my battery runs out or internet drops. I think they were 9 something. No, there's nothing over in the 9s. Feel like it was around here somewhere. Tried to make a mental map of the show floor, but not sure how well I did. There they are. Hello. We are live right now. Oh yeah, thank you. All right.
So my question is, we have
YoloCam. Oh my gosh, I need a bag for all this.
The pocket 4, I think they already offer the height. Right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I don't have the Pocket 4 yet, so great. And this one has cat ears, so This was a purchase I made in Taobao when I was in China, and it didn't arrive in time. So I got it shipped to the YoloLiv office.
Put an order here?
Oh yeah, thank you.
That's more convenient.
That's more convenient. Thank you. And I put my iPad in there too.
Here.
Thank you. All right. So what are we showing at the booth here today?
Hello. So right now we are showing our Extreme, YoloBox Extreme, which is our latest YoloBox, and YoloCam S3. Also, two YoloCam S7. And right now we have the integration here. Frank is showing our YoloBox Extreme. Let's say hi to.
We are live.
Live. Oh.
Yeah.
Is it working well?
It is. It's working well. Come
720.
720. Come say hi.
Hey. Yeah. Comment. Ask Frank questions.
Ask Frank questions. Yeah, I've got a. Well, we do have some questions for you.
Okay. What is it?
Yeah.
What's new here?
What's new here? People want to know.
The iPad app.
People don't even know about that yet.
Okay.
I haven't mentioned it. Do you want to share about? You want to talk about that?
We haven't got the time to set that up, but it's I can show the app very quick. But okay, I can quickly. Basically, for years, actually, I apologize for that. For years, people have asked something that you don't need to purchase a YoloBox, but you want to get everything that YoloBox does. They said, why don't you do everything on the iPad app? And it's something. I think it's a step closer to that, but it's not ready yet. We have a beta. It's a working beta. You can stream into multiple platforms. You can connect multiple wireless sources.
So it's like the YoloBox app, or it's like the YoloBox box, but it's in the iPad.
Yeah, with the iPad CPU, with the iPad screen brightness and everything.
And then no HDMI inputs, obviously, because it's an iPad.
Yes.
So network inputs, NDI?
Yes.
SRT?
Yeah, up to 10.
Up to 10.
NDI sources.
Wow.
And
cool.
also the USB. We actually are developing a hub.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, the USB video switcher you are asking about.
For capturing HDMI cameras into the iPad?
No, mainly the USB inputs to a USB hub.
Oh, USB camera inputs. Okay.
Then you output from one single USB-C output, but it'll come to the iPad with multiple separate video sources.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, and I have keep questioning them, doubting them. Is it really true gonna be separate the USB output to the iPad app like the YoloBox sources? They kept confirming yes, and I checked, and it's multiple different sources. The bandwidth is a challenge, but as long as you have the bandwidth, you would just show up as a different sources. So the video switcher you've been asking about.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And okay, so we got some other questions for you.
Of course.
When are we going to get an update to the Mini or Pro with a new processor?
If you remember last live stream, it's like every of my live stream, there will be questions like
every
this.
Live stream, okay.
And no one's being forgotten. And even the Mini and the Pro being like, especially the Pro, last year we released a massive in one update that includes all the new features and fixes over the past 3 or 2 years. Like it's all like in all one that big version. But for the Mini, really, I somehow I have to apologize. Or it's been slow, and we are very cautious. And we know Mini is like back then, like the CPU. It used the same CPU as a Pro, but the motherboard is a different provider, and it's like less as robust as the Pro. So we give the Pro the new features, but some it doesn't come to the Mini.
Okay.
And we are very cautious, because I have to add, because some Mini user, they are happy. They don't want like things to go wrong.
Yeah, but what about a new hardware in that size?
I explained there are two approaches for what's the next YoloBox be like. We can go up higher with the SDI, with the XLR, with still for 8 HDMI. That's one way, one direction, one approach. The other approach is we redo every YoloBox with the Extreme CPU. That's a two direction. We are
you
not
haven't
sure.
decided yet?
Yeah, for me personally, I would like our technology is all about accessibility, affordability, and stuff. So for me personally, if we do that boat ride live stream, if we can use a smaller YoloBox, it'll be easier at least when we walk, when we are on a boat. If it's a smaller and a lighter version, I'm personally in favor of that. But I know the media, the influencers, the YouTubers like it's a more advanced, more features.
Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, I'm just using a single phone right now, and
yes,
it would be nice to have a little YoloBox on there instead. But I'm definitely not putting the Extreme on that.
Yeah, of course. And I still like the industry, like are following the big production users, and sometimes when they use the big stuff. When we introduce like two HDMI inputs, YoloBox with a Extreme CPU, it'll be like nothing that new, nothing that exciting, because it was there with more inputs.
Yeah.
But for the benefit of users, it'll be more, I think.
Okay, next question. Do you have Companion set up to show to demo? Can we see Companion working?
I guess from that one. But
okay.
I sent you the plugin, right?
You did, yes.
We can, of course. It takes some time, but it's only on that YoloBox.
Only on that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will. I can
as
share it on my stream, right?
Yeah, of course,
okay.
of course.
Great. Well, because I did get the download, but I haven't installed it yet, and I'll do that when I get home.
Yeah,
so
sure.
Then we will take a look at it on my stream.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alonzo says hi to Frank.
Oh, Alonso, Alpha Song, your biggest fan from Italy.
Yeah. Yep. AK says, are you planning on a small device with HDMI input that would send a signal to the YoloBox? Kind of like how you can stream stream NDI to the YoloBox, but a capture card, like a little device with HDMI inputs.
Like convert from USB camera, like a USB to NDI
HDMI. So HDMI to YoloBox, whether that's NDI or SRT or something.
So HDMI but convert to wirelessly.
Yeah,
signal.
basically a wireless transmitter for
Okay.
HDMI cameras.
Okay, yeah, it's actually, right now I think there are many people are doing similar things, HDMI to NDI kind of converter.
Yes, I don't know if I've seen any that are wireless though.
Because last time internally we are discussing is the YoloCam S3. They like the products and we want to develop something. So make YoloCam S3 wireless. So the way is to do the USB to NDI.
Okay, yeah.
So it needs like the kind of a hub, and you have to charge for that device.
Yeah.
And there are currently solutions, but people definitely want to let us to have that product, introduce this whole solution. So there's multiple YoloCam S3. Think about it. It'll be very.
That would be very good.
Yeah, we were thinking about that, but also the HDMI, but still I think we are late. I talked about the thing earlier, and I think right now it's not the best timing, and also our engineering resources are just limited, and there are many directions.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things you could do.
Yeah, but we definitely thought about that.
Yep. Great. Okay, I think those were the questions for you. Frugal Streamer says...
A Frugal Streamer.
Hi. He says, hi, Frank and Aaron. He says it'd be nice for the S7 also.
Yeah, the S7, not the P7. He is very onto the P7 as well, the portable battery-powered PTZ camera. And I apologize, we kind of slow down the process. And I also explained our technology, our founding team, very into the innovative, the groundbreaking stuff. If someone is already doing a very good PTZ camera, battery-powered PTZ camera, and we cannot do it better on any aspect of them, then we'll probably
Alonzo says YoloCam S7 with touchscreen and menu.
Maybe. That could maybe possible. We actually might use a smaller sensor, 1-inch sensor, to do streaming camera with the screen and the buttons.
Yeah. Is there going to be an S5?
Good question.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Oh.
But S5 S5 is something on the roadmap.
Okay.
But we might prioritize call the S5 Pro something with the screen and the buttons.
Oh yeah, the Zoe box is HDMI to wireless NDI. That's a good point. I always forget it has Wi-Fi in it.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Does the companion support include all the YoloBox units?
Currently, it's on Extreme beta, but soon it'll come to.
It will. Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason why we don't
Yeah.
implement to the.
Great. Are you going to MediaTek Africa in June?
What is MediaTek Africa?
I think it's like NAB.
I'd love to. But can I take a picture of this?
Yes.
We have the.
There you go.
Yeah, I would send to my regional sales manager to check out. That's the NAB in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. South Africa. Should be South Africa.
Dennis says NDI and HDMI options for the S3 would be awesome to interface with Pro Gear. It is a good little camera. Makes sense to use it with more things.
And affordable.
Yeah. Great. In Plain Sight says, when are we going to do the aviation stream again?
Yes, we are. I'd love to do that again. I actually wanted to do because I tried to do with some aviation streamers. 3 of them actually from New Zealand, Australia. They have the community. They know each other. So I will try to connect with them. But on that specific version, there was a bit of issue on inviting guests when they joined. But our team quickly fixed it.
Okay.
But then I want to do it like 2 days later. But it's so close to NAB. I have a lot of things to prepare. That's why. But I definitely want to do the in place with them.
Great. Okay. Where should we head to next? This is going better than I expected.
Thank you for coming to our booth at such an early. Where you come from?
I came from that direction.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. And I think I'm going to go, maybe I'll go visit the Road booth next. Surprise them.
Surprise them.
And then I think I'm going to wrap up probably shortly after the top of the hour because I want to also actually film some B-roll for edited videos. And I'll come back here and film some stuff.
Yeah, the live viewer map, how do you call this? It's also in the YoloBox.
Do you have that here?
Yes.
Okay, let's see it.
Maybe we can...
Let's see it.
I hope it should be the best version. Comment. See? Auto trigger. So that's a map source. I don't know if we have the internet. It doesn't load. Let me connect the internet. It's a live map. Is it right? We call this a live map though.
You can call it a live map.
It's still not real. Auto trigger. Soon it's coming.
Where's it going to get messages from?
No, it's not streaming, so cannot. But we said there's it will doing exactly what you do, but without the comment animation like you do. But no, it's everything like you, like yours. I think there's the auto trigger.
So basically, when people say where they're from, it's going to pop up.
Yes.
Oh, there's the map.
Oh, the map.
There we go.
The area map.
Wow, you even got the same color scheme.
Same color scheme.
Yeah.
I will change it. It's a beta.
That's great.
Yeah. So the idea is it filming from here? The idea is everyone can finally create a professional live stream like Aaron Perky with YoloBox.
With the YoloBox,
not with your over engineering the studio.
Yes, that's great. That's awesome. So, is this in the beta right now, or is this?
It's a beta.
Can I show this on my Extreme?
It's not a new hardware, so it's totally fine.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
You can actually you send me the serial number. We send you a
perfect.
We send you an update version. Then you go update it and you demonstrate.
Great. I will do that. Amazing. Okay. Dennis says I've been doing broadcast for over 30 years, and the S3 is the best miniature camera I've ever seen, especially for that price.
30 years.
There it is. Tiny little camera. It is really good. It's true.
Wow, so good.
What's new in the Extreme live viewer map?
So since we don't have a new YoloBox here, so we want to highlight all those software features from last year since we released the Extreme. Actually, last April, exactly like 1 year.
Yeah.
So
we got Stream Deck, BitFocus, Companion, live viewer map.
Yes. And for some of the people who are not familiar, like you can now use YoloBox as your hard drive. So you don't need the SD card or the USB hard drive. You can just record internally. So it's faster and it's more reliable. And so it's a 200 gigabytes, so it should be more than enough.
Yep.
And so also the telestream support, it's good for the educational users. If you are a coach, like a life coach, you teach stuff, you teach people do stuff. Or if you are sports, like a sports kind of a coach, you want to have a replay and show the movement of the players. And also, since we have the people ask about YoloCam S3, talking about it, you can do the camera settings. You can also add LEDs to the to the YoloCam. And they are basically, earlier you cannot have the same multi-view layouts like you do with YoloBox. It's close, but it's not exact same. Right now it's a template, basically like yours, like or like some others, that's a template. So we have many new multi-view layouts. It's also something people love about it. You just take seconds to create a professional layout. That's literally seconds. That's what. And for some users from all over the world, we add multi-language support. Right now, all the big language, like the popular language, should be supported. And for the other guy asked, he used YoloBox as a recorder, and so
it makes a timeline now.
With time code, XML files with time code. It supports DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, not Final Cut, and also Adobe Premiere. So it's something people are also very excited about to see in the new quick mode. It used to be
monitor mode.
Yeah, monitor mode doesn't make sense because people will not use Extreme for monitor.
Yeah,
they use it as a recorder, or they use it as sometimes just a switcher. When they output to other encoders. So we call it a quick mode, so it's be easier to be used on various purposes. And also, you know what, it supports the RTMP streaming in this mode.
Oh, weird. Okay.
That means even the server someday has issues. Our server has issues. It won't break the relation at all.
Right.
But if you go to streaming mode, you remember you have to sign up and log in.
Oh, so the quick mode doesn't even require signing up.
Yeah.
Signing in to the account. Okay, great.
But still, you do the RTMP streaming.
That's great. That's great.
So
that's great.
The new YoloBox features.
Does this have Companion on it, or is it not set up yet?
This, but it's the plugin. I was about to set up, but people kept coming.
Oh, so we'll let you set up, and maybe I'll come back and film some.
Yeah. Send me a message though beforehand.
Okay. Instead of just surprising you. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to go ahead out onto the next stop and keep this. Oops, that fell down. Keep this stream going as long as I can. Thank you for the quick updates.
Thank you.
And thank you for collecting my packages.
Yeah, and I will be doing another live stream on our booth tomorrow morning.
Okay, great.
10 something.
10 something tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
great.
10 something tomorrow morning.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're going to go, I think,
to the road.
Do a visit road and see what's new there. And then I think we're going to wrap up because I need to go film some things that are not live so I can share updates later. Okay. On to the next. Mike goes in the bag. Thank you for the bag. And we'll see you later. Here we go.
Have a good show.
Okay. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Should have put someday I would like to be able to use the Osmo Pocket up there. Have I been to Blackmagic yet? No, not yet. I actually have a proper interview set up with them tomorrow. And they're in the North Hall, so I may not even go there today. We will see. But I think Rode is going to be back by this B&H booth. Grant says, never been to NAB before. How crowded does the show floor usually get? It'll get more crowded than this for sure. This is not crowded. But I wouldn't say it's like terribly crowded. It's just everything. There's just a lot of space. It's so big. There's just so much room for. Okay. C-Tech. They're usually at the. Oh, excuse me. They're usually at the B&H, the corner of the B&H booth. But I didn't actually double check that with them last night. Oh yeah, they're probably back there. Okay. Hi. I just came back. Actually, yes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, actually, we have something very great product, alien camera and 4K 40 zooms camera. If you have
Great, I will. I'll come back. I've got one stop to make, and then I'll come back. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, see you again.
Yeah. See you. Okay, I think we found the road corner. I don't see Alex. Hi, is Alex here yet?
Our booth is down there.
Your booth is down there.
We have a table.
This is like a table, and then there's perfect. Oh yeah, I see. Great. Thank you. Wow, they have like a full booth this year. Not just a little corner in the B&H booth. They've already got some traffic. How are we doing on the bandwidth? Pretty good. Right. Hi. Hey. Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm on the tail end of my live stream here, and I thought I would come by the booth here and see what we can show live before my internet drops out.
Yeah, as soon as everyone gets here.
Yeah. And I will give you a Rode mic to, although I did swap out the windscreen.
Right. It's a shame.
All right, yeah, so we're live on my channel right now. People are going to ask questions as we start going. So,
okay, well, should I just start taking you through what we've got going on?
Take us
right
through
now?
what's new here at the booth.
All right, so the thing that everyone's coming over to talk about right now is the new RodeLink 2 wireless system. So this is Rode's first UHF wireless system.
Oh, yeah.
For those who don't know what that means, there's different, kind of frequency bands for different, types of audio systems. Typically, our systems have been in the 2.4 gigahertz band, which is automatic, kind of hopping, operates in the same band as
Bluetooth and Wi-Fi.
Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. But when you need to, kind of use your audio in an environment, where you have a lot of competing,
like
devices like this, then UHF is a really robust, kind of frequency band to be using, and that's what all of the, kind of concerts and every environment where audio is mission critical, and you've got a lot of people, UHF is the way to do it. Just to explain it to those who are not aware. So basically, this is a collaboration with another company in the Friedman Group that Rode is in called Lectrosonics. So we acquired Lectrosonics about a year ago, and way before that, we'd been working with them on bringing their technology into another really user-friendly UHF wireless system. So this is a 2 belt pack transmitter to 1 receiver system. It has 32-bit floating point onboard recording on the transmitters, and it actually has some really cool functionality. So the receiver is designed to be the kind of brains of the whole operation. So what it does is it has a nice big record button on top, so you can trigger your recordings on your transmitters. It has a really nice OLED display. If I kind of flick that, you'll see here, and then I'll hold it up for the good folks that are watching to see. Let me see if I can, if I flick through some channels here, you'll see, really nice and bright display. This is designed to go straight on top of your camera. It's a camera hub style receiver. It also has a couple of really cool features. So first of all, when it comes to the wireless transmission, the good thing about UHF is there's no body blocking. There's none of those kind of issues that you get when you start getting at the edge of range of another wireless system, in the 2.4 band, because it's a much longer wavelength frequency. So what happens with this system is it also has a back channel to communicate with the transmitters that's outside of the UHF band. So it has a sub 1 gigahertz back channel, and that is for control, frequency monitoring, everything. So when you turn this system on, what you can do is scan for available frequencies. It'll pick the best 2 frequencies, and then it will automatically hop those frequencies per belt pack. So when you're transmitting with this system, you don't have to worry about being in a dense RF environment, or if, for instance, the frequency that you're transmitting on starts to get a bit of interference or something, the back channel tells the transmitter, hey, I'm starting to lose you, hop to the next frequency. The good thing about that being in a totally different frequency band and a low data rate is that we actually have really good communication the entire time, even if you had UHF interference.
Right, and the key with it being on the other band is that you don't have enough bandwidth for the audio signal on that band, right?
No,
but you can do the data.
Lots of data, yeah.
And okay, that makes sense.
Exactly.
And then that's not going to be a band that's in as much contention with everybody else.
And the nice thing about it is that it's not something that's depending on a single frequency. So we're just actually transmitting a lot of data, a lot of repeats. So you basically never have a situation where you can't control your transmitters. The other thing that it does is it has adaptive output power. So the transmit power on the transmitters will directly affect battery life. For instance, if you're outputting a higher RF power, you're running your batteries down quicker. And this system will automatically range its power based on how clearly it's receiving. So we'll run everywhere down to like 1 milliwatt on this system and run at really low power.
And then this is going to make a lot of people happy.
Yes.
It is a battery that is not built into the mic.
It's true. So you have a look on the side here, you pop out the system, you can replace the batteries, SD card, that's where you pop that in as well. So micro SD on these, and then just pops in. Same battery on the receiver. We even have a nice little, check out how nice that is.
Triple charger.
Triple charger, kind of all metal construction. This is the RS2 that'll be coming out as well at the same time. So USB-C, and you can charge all 3 batteries at once.
UHF, is it fixed UHF, or do you choose the frequencies?
So there's a couple of different ways.
Bands, because I know there's different regulations in different countries around which UHF frequencies you can use.
So this, the system is designed to be able to, access the full band from 470 up to 614. Each different country will have, a restriction on that. So for instance, in the US, you can transmit up to 607, I believe. When you turn it on, you select your region, and then it'll automatically fence out those frequencies. There's more to it though. So for instance, you might be at an event where you're assigned a frequency, and of course you can set the frequency directly on here, as well as your backup frequencies. You can also use the Rode Central app to create a set of rules. So you could say, okay, I've got access to this limited band within this entire, kind of RF band, and then it'll automatically then scan and select frequencies only within that band. But we're trying to make it as easy as possible for anyone to be able to do. It sounds complicated sometimes with UHF around frequency selection and whatnot. The reality is, turn it on, hit scan, start recording.
So you basically cover everybody from, it's going to work better automatically because it's auto doing everything, and if you know what you're doing and you need the precise selection, you can still do that.
Exactly. And you know what, the reality is, even the people who have got a lot of experience with UHF that have been setting frequencies forever, they will very likely just use the automatic scan and operate, because it's basically the workflow that you normally have anyway. We've just taken a lot of the complexity out of it.
Cool.
In case you haven't got any questions about it, we also have time code in and out
I think
on
I
this
did
system.
see somebody mention that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can
Time
see on
code-
the side here, we've got our output here. We've got a 3.5mm output and then also a time code output port, but that is an I/O port, so you can actually sync it externally as well, or you can use two systems, sync them to each other, and away you go. You can also set that in Road Central as well.
Cool. That's very cool. 2 transmitters, 1 receiver. Can you use multiple sets simultaneously, like 6 mics? I assume,
Yes.
yeah,
You could
because
use
they do the frequency
48
selection.
channels. Like with UHF, the nice thing here is that you don't have the congestion that happens, with something like 2.4, where, usually the benefit of 2.4 is it's really quick to operate. You never have to select frequencies, and as long as you're close enough to your transmitter, which almost every single time you're in front of camera, you are.
Yeah.
When it comes to UHF, it might be for all different applications, But yeah, you can.
And
run
even this, I
loads
think
of
we're
channels.
pushing the limits of this distance right now because
In
it's
a
already
trade show floor like this,
it's
it gets
already
crazy.
Yeah. People were saying as I've been walking around, the audio's been cutting out.
Right.
Even though I've been the same distance to the.
Look, the reality is.
So
you've
next
got
year,
1 million manufacturers here, all outputting 2.4.
Everyone's got their
yeah.
Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on.
Yeah.
This is a good question from iEdit Projects. Can the receiver connect to a computer via USB-C?
Yes, it can. That's one of the really cool things about this is you can get USB audio straight out of it.
Which means I could do this setup, which is my
You
USB receiver to my phone right
yes.
now.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. So you can then, at the next show, run RoadLink 2 UHF, and you'll have no issues.
Fantastic. Okay, great. That's excellent on that update. Is there anything you can tell me about the Rodecaster video updates here before because they've got a crowd over there?
Yeah, there is a bit of a crowd. So basically we've got a couple of cool updates. We've got 4K capture card mode, essentially, so you can turn the RCBS, even RCB core, which we have over at the B&H stand just over here. We've got a capture mode now, so you can actually run it as a 4K capture card.
So I think this is going to need some explanation. So first of all, I don't think anybody was ready for 4K coming to the same hardware, right?
Sure,
But this is the same hardware.
It's the same hardware,
We're not talking about a new device.
No, this is not a new device. It's the same hardware.
Same hardware. Now can take in a 4K video input.
Yes.
But it's not in the streaming
It's
mode.
not running through the video switching at that point.
So it's a
that is
capture
just
card.
using it as capture that you can then use, because a lot of people are looking to be able to get multiple sources in for use with OBS or any of those other applications, and that's where we're.
So is it multiple 4K streams to the computer, or is it switchable?
No, so multiple 4K streams into the computer, and then you can control it separately.
Okay, so is it like equivalent to plugging in 4 capture cards?
Yes, essentially. Yeah. So
Wow.
you're plugging
Okay.
in multiple capture cards and away you go. Beyond that, we also have what I've got in front of me right here, which is the new Rodecaster Studio software, which is an automatic podcast editing software. So I don't know if you want to bring the camera around this way, and then we can just quickly show everyone how it works. But basically, this is something that we've been working on for a long time to be able to bring really quick editing to your podcast. So when you've recorded on a Rodecaster Pro or something like that, you can bring it into the Rodecaster Studio app. And then I've got a few different examples here of different podcasts. I'll get one that's quite a short one, and then I can edit that podcast. And basically, it's like transcript-based editing, but with extremely accurate time stamping. And you basically can just chat with the little assistant interface. I can say something like remove filler words. We always have a bunch of suggestions for you. Or you can just type in and describe any edits that you want, and it'll take out, you can see here, all of your ums and ahs and all that kind of stuff, and I can go through, discard them, or I can apply all. Once I apply all, it's now just edited that podcast.
Okay.
I can go through and say, create a short highlight. It'll automatically take the transcript and create a highlight. Now, if you had a really long podcast, one thing that, I've edited a lot of podcasts in my time, obviously being here at Rode, we've kind of kicked it all off with the original Rodecaster Pro. If you've got a 2-hour podcast, at a bare minimum, you've got like a 3-hour plus edit, and that's if you're speaking. Right? With the Rodecaster Studio app, it makes everything super quick and easy. So you can see here that I can remove false starts, remove any bad or offensive words, all that kind of stuff, just with a simple click. I can even replace words, and it'll give you 3 different variants of that replacement to listen to for cadence. And
like with the voice
voice
matching,
yes,
voice cloning. Okay.
Complete voice matched. The other thing is I can tag speakers, so I can select a certain speaker here. I'll type in our colleague Kieran. Once I've added a person into this, its voice recognition will carry across every single podcast that you ever bring back in. So for instance, once I've tagged my voice, I'm adding in Kieran, who's actually talking in this one, but I can jump back and have a look at a longer podcast, that I'm in, for instance. I can add hosts and guests, and then basically I'll see in that interface exactly when each person is talking. I can then go through, tag each of the individual speakers.
Wow, yeah.
You can see I was talking a bit too much in this one, but yeah, makes it easy.
This is very cool. Okay, so this is clearly, I see a lot of clues that this is an LLM behind it.
Yes.
So what is the deal with, like, is it tied to my subscription to Claude or Gemini, or is it like its own thing, and is there a monthly fee?
Its own thing. So basically it starts off, there is a free, kind of start on this, but then based on your usage, then there are paid tiers.
Okay.
So you can see it all on the Rode website. It's called Rodecaster Studio, and it depends on, your usage levels as to, the subscription tier that you need.
Yeah.
But it's very cool. You can, set different levels for different people, and you can do that with an integrated audio file. So you basically, it's like unmixing paint. You can take voices over the top of one another, and we can remix a podcast based on that. So
this all got a lot easier to do.
And we're not even using multi-track audio to be able to do that. We're using the mixed version of the podcast.
Yeah.
We can do crazy things with this, even such as, for instance, de-ducking. So when you are talking about ducking audio based on a host speech level, often what will happen is you'll set up a ducker, and every time the host talks, the music in the background will drop or something.
Yeah.
One of the biggest challenges is if you are using some kind of AI tool to edit, that what happens is your music in the background, everything goes a bit weird. With our system, we're separating speech from the background music, we're fixing up all the dynamics, we're reintegrating it live on the fly. So it is AI podcast editing that actually works. And I know that sounds like a funny thing to say, but pretty much every automated editing solution that I've ever used doesn't do as good of a job as what I would do. And that's not me saying I'm a great editor. I'm not necessarily, but when you're choosing your exact space on the words and crossfades and levels, AI editing often gets you there quicker, but it's never the result that you really wanted. This is the result that you really wanted. We've worked really hard on that with a dedicated team for years now to get it to this point.
Yep. That's amazing. That's great. Will the audio editing work with video files as well?
So at the moment, this is an audio-only solution, but what I'll say to that is watch this space. Obviously with the development as we go along, we will be integrating more and more features. So.
Makes sense. That's great.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see how far that has all come. Does it work with other languages besides English?
At the moment, it is an English-based system, but we are planning on having it work, across multiple different languages. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. All right. Well, thanks for the update. I think we're going to call this here because I need to get my other camera out and film some B-roll. And
sounds good.
But yeah, thank you for the
Thank you. And thanks everyone who joined us from home or wherever you might be.
Yep.
It's a great day at NAB.
Yep. Awesome. All right.
Cheers.
Thanks so much.
Well, I'm glad to
You too.
yeah, definitely.
Yep.
It's 24 hours a day.
Okay.
I'll touch base with you in a second.
Let me just get into a little corner here, and then we can wrap this up. Nice big Rode logo there. Okay. I think we're going to call it here. Quit while we're ahead, as they say. This has been fun. Thank you for joining me. I can't believe how well this has been working, streaming from the show floor, but I am getting tired of talking continuously. But also, I need to get my other camera out because I want to film some interview-style things as well and condense this up for an edit. So thanks for coming with me. That was a lot of fun. Glad to have you along at the beginning of the NAB show floor opening. There will be more where this came from, and I will get some more info about the updates to the Rodecaster video, the capture mode. Now we're gonna have to check that out when I get home. But 4K capture mode in the Rodecaster video, which should be very cool, make a lot of people happy. Thank you all for joining. Thank you. Glad to have you here. Let's see if we can roll the credits. I think we can do that. and then we'll wrap up this show. So thanks to all of the channel members for your support. This is very, very kind of you to be a channel member. Make sure that if you are a channel member that you have gone into the members section of YouTube and found the link to the Discord, which is where we will keep chatting as I'm out here on the show floor. I'll probably try to snap some more pictures for you all there. And we will see you again sometime this week when I'm back home and talk about all the other stuff that I will have eventually seen at NAB. And yeah, we'll see you again next time. Thanks, it's been fun. If you have any questions or if you have anything you want me to make sure I get to, leave a comment down below or post in the NAB channel on the Discord, and I will be chatting with you all there. So yeah, thanks. This has been fun. Somehow the stream mostly stayed online, but it is already getting a lot more crowded in here as it is now almost 11:30 a.m. and I think that means I'm actually officially late for an interview. So we're gonna go and do that. And I can see my bandwidth is dropping. All right, great. How do we wrap this up? I forgot to give myself an end screen. All right, see you all later. Goodbye.